So how's Philly different from Lancaster or Harrisburg?
Well, I mean, you gotta. I mean, it's completely different in terms of when you start moving into hundreds, if not thousands, of people, as opposed to in Lancaster, we have support from hundreds of people easily, and then we have a General Assembly that gets, anywhere between 25 and 100 people at the General Assembly usually. But and in our camp we have maybe 2 dozen to 3 dozen people at the camp. Philly, I mean, you're talking 300 or more people camping, and their General Assemblies, according to a couple people I was talking with, they reach into the 1,000 or more on the weekend. Or some days, but like mostly the weekend. So it's not just like 1,000 people hanging out, but 1,000 people voting on stuff. So that's a very, very different process. We have our consensus that we voted on in Lancaster is a 90% plus one person. We decided not to go with full consensus, 100%, because it's very difficult to get anything passed. 90% plus one, I think, very much protects the minority voice. But it still allows us to move forward and that kind of thing. And it's pretty close to consensus in terms of feeling. But I think in Philly they're doing a 2/3 consensus. And I mean, as you get larger, I think you just have to change the...
What about Harrisburg? What's it like there?
I haven't been to Harrisburg yet. The people that have come to visit, they don't have a camping occupation, but they do have people 24/7 on the state capitol steps.
Okay.
And so they have like shifts.
Right.
So that at nighttime there's always people there, and then in the daytime there's obviously more people there. And I don't know much else beyond that, other than they liked the way we had our camp set up, and they were like hoping to have something similar to that eventually. But also it's a much more, we're set up in a grass area that is not very difficult to camp on, but on steps you can't really set up tents. So I think it's a really cool thing that they're holding it down right at the state capitol.
So where in Lancaster are you guys located?
We're located on the corner of Prince and Chestnut Streets, and Prince Street is 222 South when you're running through the city. So one of the reasons why we picked that location is because there is a lot of people that are passing through that aren't necessarily residents of Lancaster, so we're getting a lot of through traffic also. But come rush hour, there's thousands of cars that pass by us in an hour or so. So it's a very good location to be seen.
Okay, thanks, Ryan.
Yeah.